x equals to 4ab by a plus b, where a is not equal to b. He's asking us to find out the value of x plus 2a by x minus 2a plus x plus 2b by x minus 2b. Options are a, b, 2ab and 2. So let us quickly look at the solution. Now what do we do? See, we are not going to discuss the regular method of solving this question, right? There are various ways in which it can be cracked. We can use componendo, dividendo, we can expand and we'll do some stuff to get the answer. Like for example, if you see the question now, it says x equals to 4ab by a plus b. He says a should not be equal to b. A is not equal to b. Asking us to find out the value of x plus 2a by x minus 2a plus x plus 2b by x minus 2b. Now, let me just give an idea on how to solve it using the conventional method. See, we have been given that x equals to 4ab by a plus b. So the regular way of solving this question could be as follows. Let us divide both the sides by 2a. So what do we get? X by 2a equals to 2b by a plus b. Are you able to follow? This 4ab can be actually taken as 2a into 2b. So we are taking the 2a on the other side, on the denominator of x. Then what remains is 2b. So x by 2a equals to 2b by a plus b. Now let us apply componendo dividendo to this one, right? What are we going to do? Apply componendo dividendo. You know what is componendo dividendo, right? If a by b is equal to c by d, then a plus b by a minus b will be equal to c plus d by c minus d. We have already discussed all these things in algebra. Now what do we do? Apply componendo dividendo. So what do we get? X plus 2a by x minus 2a equals to 2b plus a plus b divided by 2b minus a minus b. So you can simplify this. This becomes 3b plus a by b minus a. What is important here is if you observe the left hand side term, x plus 2a by x minus 2a, which is what is required in the question, right? X plus 2a by x minus 2a. Similarly, go back to this first equation, x equals to 4ab by a plus b. Take 2b in the denominator. So we get x by 2b equals to 2a by a plus b. Again, apply componendo dividendo, you will get the second term, x plus 2b by x minus 2b. And then add them, simplify to get the required answer. But all that would take a lot of time, right? Let us avoid that. See, the best part of this question is there are no conditions. The question simply says x is equal to 4ab by a plus b. There is no condition with respect to what values of a and b have to be chosen. The only point that has been given is a should not be equal to b. He says a is not equal to b. Okay, let us take any value, some random value for a and b and substitute in this equation. Remember, a and b should not be equal because that is very clearly specified in the question. We cannot take a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1, or we cannot take a and b both as 2. Take some value unequal for a and b. So let us assume a is equal to 1 and b is equal to let's say 2 or 3, right? Something, anything can be taken, right? Let's say b is equal to 2, right? B is equal to 2. Now substitute. What do we get? Then x will be equal to 4 into 1 into 2 divided by 1 plus 2. You're able to follow. We're just substituting the values of a and b. So 4 into 2, 8. 8 divided by 1 plus 2 is 3. So which means x is equal to 8 by 3. When you take a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, x comes out to be 8 by 3. X comes out to be 8 by 3. Now what do? He is asking us to find out x plus 2a by x minus 2a, x plus 2b by x minus 2b. Substitute the value of x, a and b in the given expression, in the required expression. Right? So I'm just taking that expression. X is how much? 8 by 3. 8 by 3 plus 2a. 2a. How much is 2a? A is equal to 1. So 2a will be 2 divided by 8 by 3 minus 2. Plus, what is the second term? X plus 2b by x minus 2b. What is x? 8 by 3 plus 2b. Remember, b is equal to 2. So 2b will be equal to 4. So 8 by 3 plus 4 divided by 8 by 3 minus 4. Simplify this. See what do you get? So 8 by 3 plus 2. This becomes 3 into 2, 6. 14 by 3 divided by 2 by 3. So basically, denominators 3 and 3 get cancelled. We'll get 14 by 2. You're able to follow. And the second term. What is the second term? Second term here is 3 into 4, 12. So 8 plus 12 is 20. 20 by 3 divided by 8 minus 12 minus 4. So we have got this as 7 and 20 by 4 as minus 5, right? 20 by minus 4 is minus 5. 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5 is how much? 2. So look at the option now. First option says a. What is the value of a that we have taken? 1. If you substitute a as 1 in the first option, the result is coming out to be 1. But what do we know the result is? 2. So option 1 cannot be the answer. Option 2, b, possible. See, if you take b as 2, this will be what? 2. And that's what we have got. So maybe option 2 is correct. Look at option 3. 2 into 1 into 2. This comes out to be 4. But we know that answer is 2. So option 3 is also wrong. Option 4 may be correct. Option 4, directly the value is given as 2. So maybe option 4 is also correct. So now if you see, by quickly substituting some random values here, we have eliminated 2 options. Now you may be thinking that this has taken so much of time. Can we spend so much time in the exam? Well, because of my detailed explanation, it has taken so much of time. Right? You're not going to do all this drama in the exam, right? Directly substitute some values quickly and proceed with the solution. Now you may ask me, how do we know which is correct? Is it option 2B or option 4-2? What you do is do one more substitution. But this time be careful. Do not substitute B equals 2. Substitute something other than 2. Right? The challenge here was because the final result was 2 and B also was taken as 2, we are confused. Right? In fact, if you proceed smartly, if you approach such questions smartly, you should first look at the options. Because one of the options was 2, we should have avoided taking B as 2. And this is a learning. While practicing, you should learn such steps, right? What do you do? Because option is given as 2, maybe, you understand. If you take B as 2, you know that anyway at the end you will get confused if the final answer comes out to be 2. It can either be option 2B or option 4. So what do? You should avoid taking B as 2 in the beginning itself, right? You can take 3 or you can take something else other than that, right? So be smart, choose the values properly, and then substitute so that you can save some time, right? So let us quickly take A equals to 1 and B equals to 3. Let us take B equals to 3, see what happens, right? We are now taking B as 3. So what will be the value? X will be equal to, find out the value of X. X will be equal to 4 into 1 into 3 divided by 1 plus 3. So this is like 12, right? 4 into 3, 12. 12 by 4. 12 by 4 comes out to be 3. So we are getting X equals to 3. Are you able to follow? 4AB by A plus B. So 4 into A is 1 and B is equal to 3. So 4 into 3, 12. 12 divided by A plus B. So 1 plus 3. 12 by 4 is equal to 3. Now substitute X equals to 3 and A equals to 1 and B equals to 3. So what do we get? X plus 2A. 3 plus 2 divided by 3 minus 2 plus 3 plus, look at this, 6 divided by 3 minus 6. Are you able to follow? X equals to 3 is what we have got. So 3 plus 2 into 1, 2 divided by 3 minus 2. And taking X as 3 and B was taken as 3, right? So 2 into 3, 6. 3 plus 6 by 3 minus 6. How much is this? 3 plus 2, 5 by 1 is 5. And this is what? 3 plus 6, 9. 9 divided by minus 3 is minus 3. 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 comes out to be 2. Again, the answer is 2. Now you can say that option 2 cannot be the answer because option 2 says the answer should be B. B is equal to 3. But what we have actually got is 2. So option 4 comes out to be the final answer.